Quick update on the Teaching Center fire line. So they've got this sleeve. You can kind of see the sleeve back there. Let's see if I can zoom in. So this is the sleeve, and this is the shut-off valve for the line. And what they have to do is, this little metal piece here is a pressure testing kit. They want to make sure that it's not leaking. And they hot tapped it, meaning this blue line stays pressurized, and they put the sleeve on and the valve, and then they put a cutting device on the front here, and they open the valve, and then they can take a coal saw and they bore into the pipe while it's pressurized, and then they pull out that piece of pipe, and so now they have a service port for the water to come out. And then once they pull the cutting unit out, then they can close the valve and then extract the hot tap mechanism. But whenever you're using or doing any work on a city utility, which this is the main line for the reuse water supply for the city of Naples, they make you pressure test. So that gauge right there has been pumped up to 150 psi, and it has to stay that way for an hour, I think, and that way they know that there's no leaks. So the inspector will, a lot of times, like when I did the golf course and we moved the city utility lines, he literally would sit there in his truck and come check that gauge every 15-20 minutes until it finally surpassed the time frame. But that's what we're waiting on now, just to pass all this inspection, the hot tap get done, and tomorrow they're going to start trenching basically straight backwards behind this excavator. We'll go straight on back and they put the fire hydrant back there. Then once all the work is said and done, we'll order sod and we'll resod this trench line. And what we'll probably end up doing is creating a rough separation between, we'll have the main range tee over here, and there'll be a strip of rough, because I'm not going to be able to climatize and acclimate this new sod to our golf course conditions. It's going to come in at a much higher height of cut. It's going to look totally different. So for this season, we'll just turn all this little area into rough. So we'll have the tee over here at fairway height, a patch of rough, and then we'll have the chipping area on the other side of the green here at fairway height. And then next summer, we will reduce the height of cut here and mow this all as one tee again. But in order to avoid looking at this major eyesore where this trench line is going to go right through here, we'll just create a little patch of rough to hide it. And that's the update on fire hydrant.